Hey up everyone, Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6. Continuing a little bit with bees. Before I get into the bee house, got myself a horse. Just going to mention, I've had to dismantle our meat factory because I think I had too many entities on. I mean, I've still got... Let's get rid of... I've got... Oh no, don't kill the cows. I've not killed Wimper McDonald, have I? No, I haven't. Okay then. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, I've had to clear that down. I think when I went under here, I'd got several adults that got stuck. I got loads of children, and I think I'm just clogging up the entity limit. And it will make my bees go funny. But we have a bee house. It's only partly done at the minute. I've got individual rooms that I can set off with different things. I've got a hive here just with the beepers and the skeleton bees in, just to get going. But what we're going to do first, let's just chuck all these back in here. We're going to get our apiary built. Now, how was that? Apiary tier 1, that's the guy. Let's just get rid of some of these. So 4 combs, 4 honey blocks. Now we've got the combs here. That's no worries. And we can get that. Oh, we need a tier 4 hive, which I've got there. So just while they're coming up, I went and got myself a couple more villagers as well. Mainly because I didn't want to use up all my emeralds. So villagers that I could just trade some crops with. Got me enough emeralds to get me enough things to get these blocks. Do you know what? It's missing some honey. 1 honey block. Put that in there. We have a tier 1 apiary. So this one is going to go in here. Okay, so we're missing an apiary storage block, which, funnily enough, is the next thing to look at. So four honeycomb blocks, 4 chests, and a hopper. Now, we haven't got enough honeycomb in there yet. I mean, we certainly don't have enough in there, and we definitely... I mean, we've got enough for... We've got 2, and we need 4. Let's get some emeralds. I've got 56 emeralds, right. Here, well, we max out these traders. So what do I need? Wheat and cabbage, potatoes. Let's get some bone meal. Not even sure if we've got cabbage. I don't got cabbage seeds. Let's just get those. Do we have cabbage? We do not have cabbages on here, actually. So let's get some cabbages planted. I'll get these bone-mealed up just so I can get some in the system. There we go. Right. And now I'm just going to get ourselves some cabbages. Back in a more once I've got the honey blocks that I need. Well, a few cramp-inducing minutes there, and I've got... Oh, okay, I've got a beekeeper I can sell honey back to now. So, how many bottles of honey have I got in here? None in there, but I've got some in the fridge. That'll do. do. I can make a way to have as much honey as I need. But for now... Oh, that's lovely. And I've bought all the combs I can from him. Let's go and get as many as I can from him. And we've got... enough honeycombs now. To get exactly what we need. Let's just make a couple more for good measure. And we want our apiary storage. Right. And there it is. So let's pop the storage there. Actually, here's the point. If I was to put the apiary storage here, would it still count? No, it's got to be touching then, I guess. Yeah. Can it be one away? Unsuccessful. No. Okay. Oh, trader. Slight distraction, but yeah, I need to get an emerald going because I want to get these things from Tetra or to upgrade my tools. But yeah, nothing super cool. I can stay there. Right, what does this say about the apiary? Let's have another look. Yeah, it does require a structure. I don't get the feeling there's an apiary block that I've not built. Right. If in doubt, to the book. So, building an apiary. Apiary, the size of the structure should be 7 by 6 by 7. Apiary bridge. This is an apiary storage, and any block from the valid apiary tag. Right. I've got to remember how to search tags. Is it... Give me a moment while I remember this. Well, figured it out. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to make my apiary with. You go through the options. There's quite a lot, including a lot of planks. Just tends to be just like the quark ones. A few of the Bamchigo ones. Right. You can even make it out of white fences, apparently. Right, yeah, definitely need to... Mineral. Does mineral planks work? Yes, they do. Do you know what? We've got loads of mineral. So let's get all that out. Let's turn it all into this. And let's get crafting, shall we? So, it needs to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there needs to be 6 tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got to love Dyer's building gadgets. And build the roof. Now this. Nope, everything is invalid still. Do you know what? Let's just try replacing it with bog standard stone. Let's get our replacer out. Where are you? There you are. There we go. And there we go. So we need to replace first one. There we go. How about now? Still not. Does this say anything other than just everything's invalid? No. So we don't like stone blocks. This is mildly infuriating because I could really do with an apiary. What goes into the breeder? Flowers and jars. We've got 4 jars. What was the other thing we needed? And another apiary storage. Well, that's fine. We've got enough to make another one of those. Get 4 flowers from here. Let's see if having this on there makes a difference. We're going to need one of these anyway. And that is the apiary breeder. So let's pop the breeder here as well. So we've got the breeder, and we got that. Nope, still doesn't like this material. So we need to find, despite all these saying it's a valid apiary, does no. So apiary breeder and tag 1. No, only thing that comes with T1 apiary, fair enough. Requires apiary. Whoops, wrong button. So it requires apiary storage to validate retains. There we go. Try that again. Right, retains when broken. Multi-block can be used to block a new valid underscore apiary tag. Right. Okay. That's fun. We're just going to have to go through and see if we can find a block that works with the apiary. Do we have any more glass? 32. not a lot of sand either. Right. Let's try make an entire wall of glass. Okay, I can't make... oh, that's why. I haven't got that glass on me. I've got a different one. Horizontal frame glass. There we go. That's better. Does it prefer the glass? Nope. From the looks of it, it hates everything still. Right, in that case, I have absolutely no idea with that one. This is an absolute enigma. Oh, it's turned all that stone to cobble, hasn't it? Right. Bricks. Let me try one more. And if this doesn't work, to this. No. Oh, according to this, Minecraft bricks work, but there's 4 Minecraft bricks. Yeah, we can't make many. Yeah, probably gonna have to come back to this and figure out what materials work so we can get an apiary going. 'Cause that doesn't like any of it, and is back. I've got it right, haven't I? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let me just get rid of this visualization again. There we go. Go away. Is 4 inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5 by 4. Alright, go to the visualize. So that is 7 that way, 7 that way, 6 up. Okay, mystery. I'll have to figure that out between episodes because that's doing my tree now. And I've just got other stuff to do. So they can go back away. That can come back out. Well, let's at least accept these quests, shall we? So some blocks. Some more food, which is always good. More food, which is always good. Right, what have we got ourselves? A couple of enchanted books. They can go in there. bits of food, they can go in there. A refined obsidian paxel with unbreaking 4 efficiency mending scotch. That is quite a tool. Let's go in there. Chest can go in there. Nibbles can go in there. All that rubbish can go in there. Chunks can go in there for now. Just while I get things sorted. Get you up here. And there's a trash panda in my house. Right. So bees are just going to have to wait for now. I'll figure this out later on. What we could do, which is what my next job was going to be, is getting started here in Mekanism. Because I really could do with, when I've got my machine area set up, having some upgraded Mekanism machines. So, what we'll do first, so we introduce us to Mekanism. I accepted this purely to get the configurator, which we've been using already. What path I want to get down is this one, to get to Enrichment Chambers, Crushers, and this is massive power generation, requires a lot of setup. We're not going to get there just yet. This, again, part of this, more to do with the nuclear power generation. Basic generation, basic windmills and things, but we've got our power sorted, so mainly it's the machines that we're after. So, a gauge dropper, osmium, and a bit of glass. We could do one of those. And a metallurgic infuser. We don't want the factory, that's going to come soon, but we need a metallurgic infuser. What I'm going to do, let's get some cables, one of our indigates. Just set these up here for now. We have power. As long as this has power, does this have power? Yes, it does. Good. Right, so gauge dropper. We need glass panels. Let's just make them in here for now. And what's I'll tell you what I was missing. I was missing the actual piece of osmium. Okay, we are off to a flying start of absolute deplorable maelstrom of problems. So, next job, we need a metallurgic infuser, which needs a couple of furnaces. Let's make a few. Can never hurt to have some spare furnaces in the old crafter. There we go. And I'll be honest, I should probably done Mekanism made a start on this way sooner than what I did. But, we're having fun looking at some of the new things that I've not used before. And it's so easy to drop into things like thermal and Mekanism and industrial foregoing, things that make stuff a lot easier, but it's thinking outside the box using mods that you're not too familiar with, like Create or Britannia and Occultism, that you learn quite new cool things that I've just fell in the hole. Good villager. Right, so got our first couple of quests completed, so let's collect our rewards. Some pipes and some steel casings. Now, these steel casings are your 4 pieces of steel, some glass and an osmium ingot. These basically create most of the mechanism machines that you're going to need to carry on. So, now we have the Metallurgic Infuser, we need some redstone, and we need some iron. In fact, we could also do some osmium. So let's just get those here, and let's get our osmium here. So, what the Metallurgic Infuser does is infuses metals with something else. So redstone, you can infuse redstone into metals, you can infuse obsidian, and you can infuse diamond. For now, we just need redstone, and this will turn iron ingots into, let's get rid of this and get mechanism lined up here, infused alloy. We are going to need a few infused alloys, and what we need to do now is make ourselves an enrichment chamber. This requires basic circuits. Circuits can be made from, you probably guessed it already, if the iron becomes the alloy, the osmium becomes your circuits. Now this, one at a time, works quite slowly. Doesn't like them on the quest line, so it's good. What you can do is increase these with speed upgrades, energy upgrades, which burn up more energy efficiency, so they burn up less energy. Muffling, so they don't make any noise. Gas machinery efficiency, and keeps machines chunk loaded. Good for things like your digital miner. So, got ourselves some basic circuits here. Let's throw them in there. Let's make ourselves an enrichment chamber. Oh, we need steel casing. Throw those in. Our steel casing comes back. Yeah, between episodes as well, once I've done this and got the basics set up, I'm going to build our new machine workshop. But there we have an enrichment chamber. Now what this does is, if I were to get one of those chunks that we got earlier, so let's just grab an iron chunk from here, throw that into here, bit like the pulverizer, this will turn the one iron chunk into 2 iron dust, and then you smelt the dust, that becomes your iron ingots. Now that's all well and good, that's the same kind of efficiency as pulverizing and smelting, a little bit less than what we're getting with our current setup with the create mod. This, however, can be expanded, so you can actually add another tier of machines onto here that'll turn the chunks into a resource that gets you 3 iron powders by the end, so you can or triple. Another process added to that, or quadruple, and then a final process so you can have 5 times the ores from a single ore chunk, which is pretty good. Now this takes way too long, I can only do one at a time, so what you can do is turn it into a factory. So if we were to create oh yeah, we need the basic circuits, throw them in there. So these installers are basically factory upgrades. So if we get one of these in here, all this to travel all the way from over there, and we right click our Metallurgic Infuser, or shift right click, sorry, it's now turned into this. This allows me to do up to 3 at the same time. It uses 3 times the energy, but you can also auto sort will automatically fill out these. So if you've got one resource coming in, it'll automatically distribute it between the 3 slots. And as with all machines, you can auto input output. That is going to run out of redstone far before it finishes the process. So let's get some more thrown in. There we go. And that should keep that busy for a little while. That's the basic mechanism sorted. Got some enriched carbon, enriched redstone. Now, enriched redstone, if I was to throw the enriched redstone into here, it's much more efficient than just redstone on its own. Same with the carbon, that's coal, and it's much more efficient to throw that in than it is to put coal straight in. And obviously enrich redstone by putting it through an enrichment chamber, which, so if we've got, tell you what, let's turn it into another factory. And then we want a stack of redstone, we want a stack of coal, and then let's grab couple of diamonds, because enriched diamonds will go down an absolute treat. So let's turn our enrichment chamber into an enrichment factory. Let's put in diamonds, redstone and coal, and we'll get the enriched counterparts, which can then, as in the enriched redstone, thrown into there and be much more efficient. Now it's burning up quite a lot of power, so this is probably going to struggle. But we'll get onto a better power system next episode as well, actually. That is basic mechanism. Now, you've got things like the Osmium Compressor, which turns osmium and refined obsidian into refined obsidian ingots, glowstone and osmium into refined glowstone ingots, which in turn can be used into other recipes. Don't need that just yet. Electrolytic Separator. This turns water into hydrogen and oxygen, which the hydrogen can be used to power your jetpack. Now this Electrolytic Separator is something I'm going to get quickly built now and show you how it's working so that I can get the jetpack. Basically, I want to get that thing sorted. So we need an electrolytic core, which requires some of these refined iron. It requires what is this? Let's have a look. Iron dust, gold dust, osmium dust, and the refined irons. So iron, let's get some of those. Gold, let's get some of those. Osmium, let's get some of those. Don't know why I needed the extra iron and osmium. I've got it on me. So let's chuck that in. Oh no. We need to grind these down. So we need a mechanism crusher, which requires a couple of lava buckets. Tell you what, I'm running over. Let's do this next episode because it's going to take a little bit longer than I thought to get things sorted. So do your usual, hit like, hit subscribe, comment away, do all that sort of stuff. I'll be back pretty soon with the other half of this mechanism. If we can get the jetpack going, it's going to make travelling a lot better. It's going to make moving around the nether a lot better. And then what I'll do is between episodes after that is I'll get the whole Apiary tested, get the right materials for that, and I'll get the new workshop sorted out so that we've got the right place to do everything there. In the meantime, like I say, do your usual thing. You guys take it steady. Have a good one. And bye-bye.